Hi there, Ellwood City sports fans. Welcome into Montour High School here as we bring you live coverage of WPIAL quarterfinals softball action at the 3A level. It's your Ellwood City Wolverines taking on the McGuffey Highlanders. Ellwood City coming to play 10-8, starting their playoff run here as they had the first round bye as the number 3 seed. They finished 7-3 in section play, and we'll talk about that 7-3. A very good run there in the middle of the season. Two big wins against Avonworth kind of earned the Wolverines, the Lady Wolverines, this 3 seed and the bye. The top 4 seeds basically got a bye. We go from 12 down to 8, and this game here will get us down to the Final Four, what we call the semifinals. On the flip side, McGuffey, the 6th seed, 11-5, 7-3 in section play as well. They come from Section 3, where they finished in 2nd place, tucked in right behind undefeated number 1 seed, 18-0, South Park Eagles. So this is going to be a good one, folks. McGuffey team there getting the 6th seed, a respectful 6th seed, and it sets up a good matchup. They defeated Ligonier Valley last week on Thursday, a 5-1 victory at West Mifflin High School. A very methodical pitching day for the pitcher that we will be talking about here shortly. You're going to have to bear with us, folks, just a little bit. Needless to say, unfortunately, about 10 o'clock this morning, we were denied access to this game on NFHS, was supposed to take it over and play the game. Unfortunately, a little bit of clerical error there, unfortunately, from the WPIL. We found out at 2:45 this afternoon that we were officially approved if we wanted to do it. So we jumped in the vehicle. The vehicle was packed, ready to go, an hour drive down here, and, well, we made it with very little issues. So we do appreciate those who are tuning in. And on the flip side, that means I have no paperwork in front of me. So we are going based upon computers. So bear with me if I'm a little bit behind on a couple of things, especially the lineups. I got lineups card. We got our own very own Beaver County Times right beside us, Mr. Morrison. So he's going to be helping us out tonight along the line as well. Again, folks, this is the 3A softball playoffs, the quarterfinals here. And once again, Brad Winhorst for Ellwood City Sports. You can check us out on our website, www.ecwolverines.com, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, the whole works. You can also check out softball for Ellwood City on the Game Changer. You can follow the stats as well. Again, these are the matchups here. Ellwood City taking on number 6 seed McGuffey with the right in a trip to a Wednesday matchup against the victorious team between Mohawk and Southmoreland. And that one here just concluded a 3 o'clock start time. Number 2, Mohawk, with the comeback victory. They defeated Southmoreland Scotties 8-6, and it was very competitive matchup between the two teams. You got to give credit to the Scotties as a 7 seed. They gave everything a good battle for the number 2 seed Mohawk. So it could be a potentially Tuesday afternoon baseball game, Mohawk-Ellwood, and then Wednesday afternoon it could be Mohawk-Ellwood for softball as well. We'll go through a couple of lineups. Again, you're going to have to deal with a little bit of change-ups that every so often happen. For McGuffey Highlanders, again, they were 11-5 on the season, a team batting average of .325. You're going to check these numbers. These numbers are very close to each other, and some really good stuff across the board. Pitching-wise, though, that's going to be the name of the game for both these teams. Not only Ellwood with Amber McQuistion, you also have a nice pitcher in McKenna Crothers. And you can see on the screen underneath the 2 ERA set is Crothers. And then for Ellwood, you also have Amber McQuistion right above that mark. So here we go, folks. We're about ready to go. There's the first pitch. It's fouled back for strike 1. First pitch local time here, 5:23, a little bit delayed because of the previous game. It was a good one, folks. It went the full 7 innings, an 8-6 victory. So, again, good appreciation from Beaver County Times. You're helping us out. Leading off for McGuffey, that's going to be number 3. That's Nicole Clagus, the catcher, coming into play, batting .480. Solid contact here for McGuffey at the top of the lineup. And when we get to Ellwood's lineup, it's very similar. Second pitch here up high and outside for ball 1, so that'll split the count here at 1-1. Again, Amber McQuistion on the year, 10-8, but That's a little bit misleading with that 10-8 record. Ellwood City playing one of the best 3A schedules. A lot of teams on that schedule that made playoffs across the board, including a couple Lawrence County teams like the likes of Laurel and Union as well. So quickly 3-1 count here for the Lady Wolverines. They're the home team, so they're in the field of play. So here's the 3-1 pitch. Contact foul straight back. That'll make the count full now, 3-2. Playing first base for the Wolverines. And that will be Sarah Schwartz. At second base is Crystal Felino. Third base will be occupied by Kaylee Palumbi. Shortstop, Lena Lucarelli. That one's fouled back, keeps the count 3-2. The battery pitcher, once again, is Amber McQuistion. Catcher will be Riley Prestapine, and that is Riley, R-Y-L-E-E. Got to fix that. Left field will be occupied by Alexis Beck. Center field is Kylie DeLavier, and right field is Caitlin Kreitzer. First play here in the field for Lady Wolverines. Throw to first in time for the first out. So a good start here in favor of Ellwood City. So up next for McGuffey, that will be number 5. That's Faith Ely, the center fielder, batting .226 on the season. So dugouts are pretty close here to home plate, and then on top of it, you've got the next batter up. The warm-up circle is real close. They're putting everybody behind the fence line, as they should. Scoreboard is a little bit behind here in left field. That pitch is called a strike, so that'll even account now 1-1. So at the plate once again is Faith Ely, center fielder, batting .226. And then for Amber McQuistion, some crazy stats on the season coming into this play. Amber with 10 wins, a 193 ERA. Opponents are averaging 191 and giving up 86 hits in basically, if I can get the setup here, batting pretty good in over 100 innings. So a little bit under 100, or under a bat or a hit under an inning. Infield fly ball there, caught by the shortstop for the second out, and that will be Lena Lucarelli. So there's 2 gone here in the early going for Ellwood City. Again, folks, do apologize for a little bit of chaotic streaming here. We do appreciate Lou Cero here, the AD, athletic director here for Montour, helping us out. There's a deep fly ball to left field. It's going to go right to the fence line, so that's going to be at least a single. Turning, going for 2, maybe 3 out of it. Throw is in time. A nice play by left fielder Alexis Beck. The cutoff throw from shortstop area to third is in time. And just like that, the third out for Ellwood City. That was looming some danger there. And that was hit there by number 22, Miley Main, the shortstop, batting .474. The best batter for McGuffey. Nice play by Ellwood City in the outfield. And they shut it down. So we'll head to the bottom of the first in the early going here. Some good play by Ellwood City made in the outfield. So let's quickly bring up, again, folks, a little bit of a change there in the starting lineup here for McGuffey on your screen. We'll fill it in as we go along. We do apologize for that little change. Let's see if we get it here. It goes number 3, Clagus, number 5, Ely, number 22, Miley Main, number 2, McKenna Crothers. And then followed by that is number 16, Kaylee Franks, number 32, Mara Janovich, number 23, that's Juliana Ward, number 18, and that will be Mackenzie Schrader, and then finally number 10, that being Courtney Badalion. On the flip side for Ellwood City, in their lineup, starting us off will be, if we can bring that up real quick here. That'll be Lena Lucarelli, the shortstop, number 11. And folks, talk about numbers. Wow. Batting .500 on the season is Lena Lucarelli, and she hits for contact, but don't don't be fretted if you see some power behind that bat. Lena Lucarelli, one of our multi-athlete ladies here for Ellwood City. So here we go, first pitch there, contact right over the shortstop's head. That'll be a base hit. That's going to be trouble. Lena will go in for a double. And in the early going, Ellwood City with their first base runner at second. So talk about that, folks. First pitch swinging by the shortstop, number 11, Lena Lucarelli. Up next for Ellwood City, that'll be number 15. That's Crystal Felino, second baseman, and batting .306 for Ellwood City. See if she potentially bunts to get the runner over. We'll see. Sometimes small ball comes into play. And last time out, McGuffey in their game against Ligonier Valley, it was a 5-1 game, but it was pretty much 2-0, 2/3 of the game through. There's contact, infield fly here. Lena does get back just in time. So catch was made by second baseman. A little jam there on Felino, and that's one gone. So up next for Ellwood City, that'll be number 3. That's Alexi Beck, the left fielder, batting .439 on the year. But more importantly, if you're Ellwood, you're saying thank you very much in that left field assist. First pitch on the outside edge for ball 1. Early going here from Montour High School, bottom first, runner at second. That's Lena Lucarelli. Pitch swung at there. Miss, makes the count even 1-1. Contact there. It's going to come back our way here. And caught there by the first baseman in foul territory. That's caught by number 32, Mara Janovic. And unfortunately for Ellwood City, that's 2 gone. So up next for Ellwood City, and that'll be number 31, Sarah Shorts, the first baseman. Batting .412 on the year. Again, folks, if you're talking about Ellwood City, you're batting .500, .306, .439, .412. And we haven't even talked about McQuistion and Prestapine yet. They've got 6 batters, all of them over .300, and 5 batters over .400 in the lineup. Contact there, struck off the glove of the shortstop. Runner sent home by head coach Gary Ozansky, and that's Lena Lucarelli coming across the board for the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Ellwood City. So good strike there by first baseman Sarah Shorts, one of our seniors on the team. Shorts comes through, and a little encouragement there from Coach Shorts as well. It's 1-0 Ellwood City. Pitch there called strike. Up next is the opposing pitcher. That's going to be number 24, Amber McQuistion, on the season batting .418. Again, folks, 5 batters over the .400 mark for Ellwood. Contact there. It's going to go out of play, and quickly behind in the count is McQuistion, 0-2. So 0-2 count here, 2 outs for Ellwood. Runner there at first, and that's Shorts. Here's the pitch. Good contact there. All right, folks, welcome back here to Montour High School. Top of the second inning, 1-0 Ellwood City, getting the early run there via Lena Lucarelli double, as well as Sarah Schwartz batting her in. Leading us off for McGuffey here in the top of the second, that'll be number 2, McKenna Crothers, the pitcher for the Highlanders. batting .298 on the season. First pitch there, ball one by McQuistion. Both these individuals pitching very efficiently across the board. Pitch there, called a ball. Amber McQuistion 10-8 on the season. On the flip side, McKenna Crothers, she's also got 10 wins. She is officially 10-5. So 10-8 versus 10-5, both right around that 2 ERA, right on the dot. That one fouled straight back behind us, makes count 2-1. Both these pitchers also on the year over the 100 strikeout count. Contact there, a little flare, and that's going to be fouled off, makes the count now 2-2. Amber McQuistion right around that 109 mark strikeout, and then on the flip side, Crothers right around 120 something. So both these individuals, they will pitch for strikeouts. Pitch up high, makes the count full here. Back-to-back starts of the inning for Ellwood, making a full count for McQuistion. No pitch count issue per se in softball, as that one gets called a strike. So first strikeout there for McQuistion, and there's one gone. No pitch count here for softball, but both these individuals will be used every time out. You got to make sure you have somebody just in case something gets a little tired at the end. Batter did go, so that'll make the count 0-1. At the plate is number 16. That's Kaylee Franks, third baseman, batting .156 on the season. Contact there, flared out. Foul as well. Just like Ellwood City had 2 big victories against Avonworth. You got to give credit to McGuffey. Yes, they did lose both games to South Park, but they played them to real close games, including a 5-3 loss. So these Highlanders are no pushover for Ellwood. Here's the 1-2 pitch from McQuistion. Just missing that outside edge, and I'll even the count down 2-2. Here's the pitch. Just missing again. That'll make the count full now, 3-2. So 3-2 count here, 1 out for McQuistion. Contact there found, staying alive there is Franks. McGuffey last time out, beating Ligonier Valley. The first time that McGuffey got out of the first round. They've been in the playoffs now 3 years in a row, and they avoid the first round exit. And there, unfortunately, a check swing does go, and another strikeout for McQuistion on a 3-2 pitch. So now batting will be number 32. That's Mara Janovic, first baseman, batting .333. Again, folks, if you're kind of new to the numbers, .333 means basically every 3 attempts that you make it to the plate, you get on. And it's on via base hit. Second pitch there, misses outside, makes it quickly the count 2-0 in favor of Janovic. There, that one is fouled off, makes the count 2-1. Two-one count, drops in but low, makes the count 3-1. Janovic gets ahead here in the count. Here's the 3-1 from McQuistion. Down low, but they're going to call it just on the edge. That'll make the count full now, 3-2. So big payoff pitch here. McQuistion looking for the 1-2-3 strikeout inning. A 3-2 here with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three. A 1-2-3 strikeout inning for Amber McQuistion as we will head to the change. It's halfway through the second inning. Again, folks, here is the Ellwood City lineup. We do apologize for that real quick. On your screen, Lena Lucarelli kicking us off, Crystal Felino, Alexis Beck, Sarah Schwartz, Amber McQuistion. We will see coming up on the back end of the lineup is Riley Prestapine, Kaylee Palumbi, Kylie Levere, and followed by Caitlin Kreitzer playing in right field. So again, the two seniors here, Kreitzer as well as Schwartz, making things go here. Sarah Schwartz with the batted in run. Got to give credit there. Good play. To kick us off was Lena Lucarelli with the double, and that is basically how the run came across. We'll do a little quick checkup here on the brackets. Here is the softball brackets. We can officially advance Mohawk, the number 2 seed, into that next game. So again, be played Wednesday. Not sure of time and location yet. I did hear potentially maybe Seneca Valley could be in play high school-wise, but we'll leave that one to another day. We're worried about just winning today. First pitch there down low from Crothers. At the plate here, that's going to be number 25. That's Riley Prestapine, the catcher for Ellwood City, batting .422 on the year. Couple home runs hit and good contact, power contact there. And that may be why Crothers is going to kind of pitch a little careful around her. Pitch up high for ball 3, and a quickly 3-0 count here for Prestapine. Here's the 3-0 count. Right down the middle, called strike. That'll make the count 3-1. Contact there, found out of play, and good work here from Crothers. Down 3-0, now forces a full count pitch here, 3-2. So 3-2 pitch here, coming from Crothers. Hot corners for Highlanders. Janovich along with Franks, as that is ball 4, so that'll plate Prestapine at first. So we got a courtesy here for the catcher, and that'll be number 22, that being Kara Kreitzer, the freshman outfielder, doing the base running here for Prestapine. Gives Prestapine time to put on her catching equipment. Again, folks, Ellwood City coming into play. Look at the batting average, .334, and on base of .426. 159 hits. That's a lot in 111 pit innings. And then on top of it, you got 22 doubles, 5 triples, 11 home runs. Ellwood City does hit for contact. So up next is Kaylee Palumbi. Comes into play batting .220, playing third base here. Kind of a pitch out there from McGuffey, makes count 1-0. Again, Ellwood with 5 batters over 400, 6 over 300 on the season. Contact fouled straight back. I'll make the count now 1-1. Beautiful 64 degrees here. Luckily, a cloud has kind of covered up the sun behind us so we can kind of see our screens live stream-wise. Pitch there, just missing, ball. Third on the first on the runner, check back, safe at first. So 2-1 count here. Kara getting a little bit of instructions there. I think they're going to have to change it up just a little bit because they've been cutting it close. Here's the 2-1 pitch from Crothers. Good contact. Finding the hole is number 14, Kaylee Palumbi. So that'll plate runners now first and second. A base hit by Palumbi. And that was a tight window. That's about a 12 to 14-foot window, real close there, and she just made good contact there. Made it all the way into left field. So up next for Ellwood City, that will be number 10, Kylie Levere, the center fielder, batting 140. See if she bunts over potentially. Ball down low for ball 1. Again, all this being done with nobody out. It makes you wonder if you let him swing away, or do you try to do maybe a bunt here, maybe even just to get a base hit for that matter. There is the bunt. Good contact there. That may be trouble. Crothers throws, but ooh. I thought the first baseman's foot was off. They're going to call her out, but either way, number 10, Kylie Levere, gets the job done, gets the runners to second and third. 1 gone. So, big senior moment here for number 2, Caitlin Kreitzer, the right fielder, coming in play right around the 100 mark here, but a big opportunity. Any contact is big. That one found back for an 0-1 count. If you're coaches for Ellwood, you kind of just want her to swing right through it, get the ball in forward. Doesn't have to be in the air, just need to be contact straight forward, and it will most likely plate you a run at least. Here's the pitch. So there's contact a little bit behind the pitch again. That'll make the count 0-2. As head coach Gary Rosansky tells her to choke up a little bit on the bat and gonna have to have a smaller swing status per se through the zone. There's the pitch. Good contact from Kreitzer. It goes right back up the middle. What play there by Kreitzer. She will also advance to second, so a base hit single by Kreitzer plates the run, and then on the throw, she will advance to second, so it's a run around the Posey. That makes the score now 2-0. Runners still at second and third with only 1 gone. Good contact by the senior, and that'll put her back over the 100 mark for sure. Big moment there for Caitlin Kreitzer. So we head back to the dangerous top of the lineup. And again, that's Lena Lucarelli now batting over 500 on the season. Change-up pitch drops in there. Nice pitch by Carruthers. Thrown off speed, makes count 0-1. Again, runners second and third with 1 gone. Here's the pitch. Just catches that outside corner, makes the count 0-2 quickly on Lucarelli. 0-2 count, 1 gone here. Runners second and third. Big opportunity here for Ellwood. Here's the pitch. Good contact back up the middle. This is going to be trouble. It's a base hit for Lucarelli. They're going to send the second runner throw. Is going to be late and offline. Lucarelli will take second. So once again, a base hit single. And 2 runs score now for Ellwood City. That'll make the score 4-0 with Lucarelli in business at second. So now Ellwood is up 4-0. Lucarelli at second. 2 for 2 today. And that'll bring up Crystal Felino, second baseman here for Ellwood. First pitch called a strike. Makes the count 0-1. So far, everything going in favor of Ellwood. Just making good contact with the pitches. There's another one. This gets past the pitcher's glove. Play for the second baseman in time for the out. In the meantime, Lucarelli does advance the third. So job done. Runner does advance the third with 2 gone. So back up at the plate. That'll be number 3. That's Lexi Beck, left fielder. Again, was batting .439 coming into play. First pitch swing, contact there to third baseman. Got to throw it in time. Throw is made. Oh, her foot does come down on the bag just in time. Not before Ellwood City goes for a couple runs. It's now 4-0. We'll take a break here as we head to the 3rd inning. It's now 4-0 Ellwood City. All right, folks, welcome back here. Top of the third inning. I'll bring McGuffey up to the plate here. Good first pitch swing off of McQuistion. Good throw by the shortstop. Oh, my goodness, what a play. Oh, my goodness, Luke Riley. Have a day. Good contact by the batter, number 23, Julian Ward, right off the glove of McQuistion. Luke Riley comes sliding over, makes the throw just in time for the first out. Wow. What a play by Ellwood. So far, that's the difference. Ellwood making a little extra oomph on those plays. First pitch of the second at bat, swing and a miss on the off speed. McQuistion gets ahead 0-1. At the plate is number 18, that being Mackenzie Schrader. 0-1 count. Contact fouled straight back, makes the count 0-2. Coming right back into her kitchen sink here. If you're tracking it, we are literally right behind home plate. So we are directly straight on with the catcher. Off-speed pitch, low, swing and a miss for strike 3. And just like that, McQuistion now up to officially 4 strikeouts in this one. With 2 outs here up at the plate, that'll be number 10, Courtney Bedallion, second baseman. Good contact at the bottom of the lineup, batting .383. First pitch, quickly, 0-1. And it looks like McQuistion's on another level so far in this one. 0-1 count. Good contact there. It's going to be to the left side here. Could be trouble. Catch is made, though. So big catch in left center field, and in a 1-2-3 inning for the Wolverines. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's still 4-0 Ellwood City. All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom of the third inning. Wolverines officially now up 4-0 in this one. And that'll bring up number 31, Sarah Schwartz. Sarah was the one that brought in Alina Luke Riley in the first inning to give Ellwood an early 1-0 lead. First pitch there called strike as Crothers gets ahead 0-1. Pitch there off speed, drops down low for ball 1. Both these teams, once again, relative to playoffs for WPIAL. Ellwood City last year, they made it all the way to the second round. They defeated the number 7 seed, Burrell. The Bucks, good contact there by Schwartz, and that'll be a base hit. She will turn for second. She will get in there at second base, so a double by Schwartz. Good contact by Ellwood. Last year, Ellwood defeated Burrell 4-2, and then they had a 1-0 loss to Ligonier Valley. Cheyenne Piper and Amber McQuistion dueled at that one. Unfortunately, the Rams were victorious there, and it's kind of ironic and interesting how that works out, as Ligonier Valley was eliminated by McGuffey, these Highlanders, this year. McGuffey No state titles, no WPIAL titles, but they are making playoffs each year. Contact fly there, made in the right field area. So McQuistion will be out on the fly ball for the first out. On the flip side, Ellwood City, 3 WPIAL titles in their illustrious career, and especially since the turn of the century, since 2000 on. It's been really good for Ellwood. 2008, 2016, and 17. Some big WPIAL championships there by the Lady Wolverines. They also have had 7 section titles. Not a title this year, but either way, get the playoffs. You never know what can happen. Good contact there by Prestapine. It will drop for a base hit, and that will put Prestapine at first. So base hit single. So first and third for Ellwood. They are in business with 1 out. Gonna get a courtesy runner once again. Kara Kreitzer comes in for the catcher, Prestapine. And we got to give credit to the success for Ellwood in the past 20-some years. His head coach Gary Zansky, in his 20-some seasons now as the head coach for Ellwood, doing some really good things for Ellwood across the board. In those 20 years as a head coach, 14 of them they have qualified for playoffs. Good contact back up the middle, and it's going to be a base hit. It will be. They're going to say safe as well. So good contact there by number 14, Kaylee Plumby, for the base hit. That'll score the run. That will now make the score 5-0. And now runners at first and second with nobody out. Sorry, 1 out. My apologies. So we move on. Number 10, Kylie Levere batting. First pitch there, missing up high for ball 1. Pitch there. Just missing, makes count now 2-0. Gary Zansky getting over that 200 win mark this year. Really good record. Basically winning almost 67% of his coaching career. Swing and a miss there by the batter. That being Levere. Officially 231 and 113. It's a pretty darn good record there by head coach Gary Zansky. Pitch there, foul tipped and caught by the catcher, so that'll make the count now even 2-2. Getting Kylie Levere, number 10 at the plate here at center fielder. 2-2 pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will be 2 gone for Ellwood. Ellwood looking to capitalize here. 2 more runners on bases there, and that'll bring up the senior, number 2, Caitlin Kreitzer, right fielder. Last time up, she made good contact, and that base hit brought in a couple runs for Ellwood. First pitch down low for ball 1. One-0 pitch here. Contact there. Flare to the right side. Base hit for Kreitzer. That's going to be a sent run here, and it's good. Coming across the board is number 22, Kreitzer. The Kreitzer to Kreitzer connection. Caitlin gets the base hit, brings in her sister, Kara Kreitzer, for the run. And just like that, it'll make it now 6-0 Ellwood City. And on top of it, it gives Ellwood first and third, again with 2 outs here. First pitch here, change up, nice and slow, going in for strike 1. At the plate, back to the top of the lineup, that's number 11, Lena Lucarelli. 2 for 2 today so far, single and double. Here's the pitch up high, even to count 1-1. Again, 2 outs, first and third. Ellwood now scoring 2 more runs. It's now 6-0. Here's the 1-1. Contact there, deep, sending back the center fielder up to the fence line. A base hit there for Lucarelli. She will turn and go to third on the triple by Lena Lucarelli, and that makes the score now 8-0 in favor of Ellwood City. Folks, I don't want to jinx it, but wow. Lucarelli now 3 for 3. Single, a double, a triple. You know where I'm headed. Lucarelli just a home run away from the cycle. Time is called here by McGuffey in an 8-0 lead here with 2 outs. A little recap here of the season for Ellwood. Ellwood City started the season off with a little bit of a rough patch. They started off with an 11-0 loss there to Lawrence County rival Laurel. And then Ellwood turned around and came back the following weeks and going on a 4-win streak, all in non-section play, and a big victory over rival Riverside. So they were early going 4-1, and then they had a run-in with Union and Montour that ended with losses. So midway through the early season, 4-3 in play in non-section, and then they quickly turned into section play, and some lights-out big games against Avonworth helped them in the long run. They battled very well against Mohawk, who could be potentially sitting here waiting for a date on Wednesday. Could be Ellwood versus Mohawk. Midway through the year, a really good section record and good battles against Mohawk. They did have a blemish against Hopewell, but in the end, some really good play. They also finished with Newcastle and Hickory, and those were some big battles, folks. This team is battle-tested, and this is why. You may be 10-8, but I can guarantee you, head coach Gary Zansky, he knows it. It's the real deal. It's not his first rodeo. You play the big guns early on. Contact there in the field of play. It's going to go foul for strike 1. So at the plate, that'll be number 15, Crystal Felino. Again, one of the 6 batters batting over 300 on the season. One of the smaller frames for the team, but still makes really good contact. More importantly, she makes the pitcher earn a lot of pitches during the season. So 1-1 count here again, 8-0. Ellwood continuing the barrage of runs. Here's the pitch, good contact here. It's going to hang up for the center fielder. She'll make the catch for the out, but not before Ellwood City strikes for some runs. It's now heading into the 4th inning. It's 8-0 Ellwood City. All right, folks, welcome back here to Montour High School. Again, a big shout out to Lou Cerro, the athletic director here from Montour, helping us out. He was aware of the quick little change there, and he actually greeted us on the way in and kind of helped us out and basically told us, hey, you're ready to go right behind home plate. So now at the plate here for McGuffey, we'll head back to the top of the lineup. That's number 3, Nicole Klages, the catcher. Second pitch there, outside for ball 1. Makes the count even 1-1. 1-1 count here. Contact there to the shortstop, Lucarelli. Throw to first, plenty of time. Nice throw by Lucarelli for the first out. Again, folks, looking for baseball tomorrow. Lawrence County doubleheader. First off, it's Ellwood City versus Mohawk at Neshannock High School, 4 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock is Laurel versus Shenango. the doubleheader there at Enchantic. It will be on Lawrence County Sports Network, and thanks to the friends alongside James Dotson, that one will be free on YouTube. So yes, you will be able to watch it for free on YouTube tomorrow, Tuesday. Lawrence County doubleheader. Early 1-0 count here to Faith Ely. Number 5 for McGuffey. Pitch outside for ball 2. Could be a scheduling conflict, though. Don't want to look too far ahead. If Ellwood City wins here, their next game will be Wednesday. And, well, if Ellwood baseball wins tomorrow, you guessed it, next round for baseball will be Wednesday as well. So Ellwood will be in 2 different places, softball and baseball. Take your pick. 2-1 count. Contact. Screamer left a little early on that one. Good contact, but way foul there. That'll make the count now even 2-2. As we cross the top of the hour here, 6:05 local time. Here's the pitch. Outside from McQuistion. Makes the count now 3-2 full for Ellwood. It's a 3-2 count here. Top of the 4th, 1 out. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And that'll either be the, I want to say that's the 6th strikeout for Amber McQuistion. Do a quick little check here on Game Changer. Again, our friends there, Coach Schwartz helping us out on Game Changer and whatnot, keeping us always informed with the stats. First pitch here, up high and outside, and that'll be to number 22, Miley Main. Looking at stats here so far, McGuffey, 0 runs, 1 hit, no errors. On the flip side, Ellwood erupting for 10 hits, 8 runs in this one. McQuistion right now, 3 2/3, only 1 hit and 5 official strikeouts in the books. Pitch there, off speed, outside, swing and a miss for strike 1. Good rhythm here from the junior, Amber McQuistion. He went over the 300 strikeout limit this past couple of games. Looking to get on pace to potentially break 500 when it's all said and done her senior year. It'd be kind of nice to indirectly do that her junior year. 2-2 count. Good contact. This is going to go to left field here. It's going to hang up for the shortstop, Lena Lucarelli, on the edge of the turf and makes the catch. So we've played through a half inning of the 4th. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th inning. It's 8-0 Ellwood City. Folks, welcome back here. Officially the bottom of the 4th inning here, 8-0 Ellwood City in the lead. Leading us off, I believe, will be number 3, Alexis Beck. Get a check here, and that is correct. First pitch there called strike. So far, all things in favor of Ellwood. They've been playing very efficient. When you have 10 hits in 4 innings, well, 3 innings for that matter, and go for 8, you're doing something right. Off-speed pitch there by Crothers, drops in for a strike, 0-2 count. Very nice venue here for Montour High School. You got the football field in the back left center field area. Very easy access to this field. All you got to do is make a quick little right when you enter the high school and go right through the parking lot for football and then make your way up to softball. One-two count. Contact flared off to the right side as the ball girls just literally came back as we speak to the table to bring the foul ball, and there's another one right then and there. And it perfectly hit there's one bush back here that it literally fell into, and I don't blame them. They're not going to go for that one right now. Oh, my. Pitch down low for ball 2. So 2-2 count here on Beck. Playing left field. Kind of got the things rolling for Ellwood. A double by Lena Lucrell in the first, and Alexis Beck batted her in. And since then, 7 runs by the Lady Wolverines. Throw here from third. A good play by the third baseman. I don't blame you. Good play, good throw by number 16, Kaylee Franks, for the first out of the inning. So up next for the Lady Wolverines, that'll be number 31. That's Sarah Schwartz, the first baseman, batting .412 coming into this one. We were just talking about her. Her good contact in the first inning got the ball rolling for Ellwood. Gave the early lead after the first inning, 1-0, and since then, 7 more tacked on. 8-0 Ellwood City through mid-4th. 2-0 count from Carruthers. Again, both these teams made playoffs last year. McGuffey has been eliminated the past 2 times in the first round. They got past Ligonier this year to break the kind of the curse, shall we say. But they did run into a juggernaut here, Ellwood. The Section 2, the 3A Section 2 is lights out. Mohawk, Ellwood, Avonworth, and don't even look past Hopewell. They've got 4 good teams in the section. Off the top of my record, I believe Hopewell did win their matchup. I think they were the 7th seed. So, if I'm correct, all 4 Section 2 teams advanced. Good contact, good ripper down the line. Oh, just fouled by Schwartz. Good contact, though, but just a little bit outside for a foul ball. The only knock about Montour, they do have a big mound, a big hill right behind the softball, and unfortunately their fence does not carry over the top. Contact here by Schwartz to the shortstop, throw in time there at first for the second out. And unfortunately, it does make retrieving baseballs and softballs pretty hard. So now batting will be number 24. That's Amber McQuistion, the opposing pitcher for Ellwood. So not only is she a really good pitcher, batting 14, good contact down the third baseman's glove. We're going to count that one, I believe, as a base hit. Good swing there. It's going to be a tough play either way, but McQuistion does get on at first. So courtesy runner here for Ellwood City. That'll be number 6, Kira Condell. She'll take over at first base. That'll relieve McQuistion being the pitcher there for Ellwood. So Condell at first, 2 outs here for Ellwood, 8-0 lead. So far, everything going in favor of Ellwood. On the 4th here, Carruthers pitching to number 25. That's going to be Riley Prestapine. First pitch there, ball. Prestapine, a couple of home runs during the season. Good contact, a lot of doubles. And she is one of the power hitters here for Ellwood, batting .422 coming into today's game. Here's a 1-0 pitch, down low. Good grab, though, by the catcher, that being Klages. That could have gone back to the backstop and could have put Condell at second. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Good contact. A ripper by Prestapine over the center fielder's glove. That's going to be a base hit and more. They're going to send Condell. She's turning for home. Nope, smart move. Head coach Gary Rosansky cuts her off. So it will be a loud double by Prestapine. Now put Ellwood City now second and third with 2 outs. And once again, a courtesy runner there at second base for Ellwood. Fortunately, I did not catch the number real quick. But there's one thing I got to say. The umpires here are keeping us alert. They're telling us every single substitution, so that's great. You can kind of see them on the screen, writing things down in the corner. So the courtesy runner will be number 22. That, once again, is Kara Kreitzer for Prestapine. Gotta give credit. That's what I like. Umpires letting us know. First pitch there, drops in for a strike, makes the count 0-1. And at the plate for Ellwood now is number 14. That's Kaylee Palumbi, third baseman for Ellwood. It's made a couple good plays there at the third base spot, along with shortstop Lena Lucarelli. That left side, in the early going of the season, was a little bit of trouble, but they have worked things out and made things very efficient in the infield for Ellwood. Palumbi falls behind 0-2 on the swing there, so a little bit of a choke up on the bat here and just swing for contact. Here's the 0-2 pitch, down low for a ball. Klages will kind of look the runners back there at third and second. Here's the 1-2 pitch from Crothers. Contact there. It's going to be a flare. Oh, a little bit high, but it's taking a couple steps back as the first baseman. She'll make the catch, and that is Janovich. So that'll end the 4th inning. We'll head to the 5th inning. It's 8-0, all Ellwood City. All right, folks, welcome back here. We head to the top of the 5th. Leading us off will be number 22, that being, number 2. That'll be McKenna Crothers, the pitcher for McGuffey. Got a score update here for Lawrence County. It's 5-0 Laurel up on Riverside at the 2A level. So 5-0 Laurel up on Riverside. Our friends over at Lawrence County Sports Network calling that one. Again, folks, a lot of work being done here. I don't want to boast or brag, but if you want Lawrence County sports, you got 2 places for it. You got us for Ellwood, and then everybody else, Lawrence County Sports Network. They do a really fine job there at Lawrence County Sports Network, along with James Dotson and their crew. 2-0 count. Good contact. That's going to be the first, one of the very few base hits here. Actually, that second one for McGuffey. Good contact by Carruthers. And that'll be a base hit, and only the second time that McGuffey has had a base runner. We're going to get a courtesy runner here. And that will be number 19. That's going to be Hannah Lesnock. So number 19, Hannah Lesnock, will take over at first base. So once again, give credit to our umpires letting us know. A little bit of a media table. Beaver County Times here as well as us. So we do appreciate the umpires giving us the heads up with the courtesy runners. And that, folks, is That's baseball and softball. You're going to see a lot of courtesy runners across the board, so always keeping us on our toes. All right, so big at bat here for McGuffey. Good contact back up through the middle. Play there at second. I think it's going to be late. No, they're going to call the out. Whew, nice play by the second baseman, that being Crystal Felino. She reaches out and just tags the runner, Lesnock, just in time. So either way, it goes down as the first out of the inning. Up next is number 32. That's Mara Janovich, first baseman. Made that good catch there in the bottom of the fourth. That one fouled back, makes count 0-1. One count, fouled right back to the bottom corner here. Makes the count 0-2. So far, the battery for Ellwood doing really good thing, keeping things very efficient across the board. So far, question in this one, 4 1/3, 2 hits, 5 strikeouts, and only, that was pitch number 59. So here comes pitch 60 in 5 innings. Wow, very efficient offense and defense, pitching-wise for Ellwood. Pitch there outside, makes the count even 2-2. So 2-2 count here, 1 out, runner at first. Big at bat here for number 23, Juliana Ward. Contact foul tip and caught there by Prestapine, and that'll be strike 3, and that will be the second out of the inning. Wow, give credit to Prestapine making that catch. Sorry, that was Mara Janovich. Now it's number 23, Juliana Ward. My apologies. Playing left field for the Highlanders. First pitch swing, good contact to center field, but the catch is made once again there by the center fielder, Kylie Levere. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th. Once again, still 8-0 in favor of Ellwood City. Folks, welcome back here. Just a couple subs back in are all those courtesy runners and whatnot. At the plate here will be number 10, Kylie Levere. We talked about it last game out for baseball. Isn't that how that works? You make a play, wow. It is literally Thursday night all over again. You make a catch in the outfield, you come up and you get a base hit. Wow. Number 10, Kylie Levere, good contact, setting up at first base. First pitch swinging. So battle the number 2s. It's Crothers, number 2 on the mound, and number 2, again, our senior, Caitlin Kreitzer. Big at-bat so far in this one for the bottom of the lineup, and Kreitzer and company are getting it done. So far for Ellwood, first inning, 1 run, 3 in the second, and not to be outdone, 4 in the third. Fourth inning, unblemished by both teams. As we sit here, bottom of the 5th, 8-0 in favor of the Wolverines. Off-speed pitch. Oh, I caught Kreitzer. She knew it. She knew it. And Coach Rosancy kind of gives her a little of a smirky, a little smile there, saying, hey, let's load up. Get back in there. 0-2 pitch here to Kreitzer. 0-2 outside, just missing. Runner throw down there to first. Gets past the first baseman's glove. Levere kind of testing it, but no harm, no foul. Levere stays at first. So 1-2 pitch here. Levere at first, nobody out. There's the pitch. Good contact from Kreitzer. Throw to second, offline, but they do grab it on the bounce. So that will go down as a fielder's choice from the pitcher. One gone. So we head back to the top of the lineup. Number 11, Lena Lucarelli. Don't want to jinx her, but so far in this one, a single, a double, and a triple. Pitch down low in off the turf. Makes it count 1-0. Levere once again at first. At the plate is Lucarelli. One 0 count. Outside. Missing the zone there. Makes it count 2-0 in favor of Lucarelli. So far, if you count the bases earned, single, double, plus 2, and a triple. So far, Lucarelli 6 bases so far in this one. Pitch contact there. Jammed her inside and up high. Makes it count 2-1. First game, once again, Mohawk and Southmoreland in favor of the number 2 seed. Mohawk had a battle back. They were victorious 8-6. That is what is on the line for both these teams. A date Wednesday against Mohawk. Pitch down low, makes the count now 3-1. Here's the 3-1 pitch. Contact there, fouled off. Makes the count full now, 3-2. Again, baseball doubleheader covered by Lawrence County Sports Network tomorrow at Neshannock High School. It'll be Mohawk versus Ellwood. Ellwood being the higher seed, so they'll be at home technically. Contact fly here, deep fly ball. It's going to hang up, though, in the air for Lucarelli. Center fielder makes a catch for the second out. So 2 outs here. And that'll bring up Crystal Felino, the second baseman for Ellwood. See what they do here. She does have speed now on the bases, so I'm not sure if they'll have her swing or not. She does. Good, tough play made by the first baseman. That being, once again, Janovich. She'll make the third out. So we'll head to the top of the 6th now, folks. Score still reads 8-0, Ellwood City. Folks, welcome back here. Top of the 6th inning. Ellwood in the field of play here. At the plate is number 18. That'll be Mackenzie Schrader. So they're going to call a delay on the batter. Unfortunately, a little bit of a check there, and that's going to be a strike. So just like that, that will make the count 1-1. So unfortunately, a delay there. The dugout for McGuffey was checking. I wonder if it was a lineup question in the right position. Off-speed pitch, swing and a miss there. Makes the count now 1-2. A little bit of a early delivery here as pizza has come for the Lady Wolverines on their trip home. Pitch down low for ball, makes the count 2-2. It was pretty easy to tell when the pizza walked by right behind us. Pretty good smell. Two-two count. Just misses on the outside edge. Makes the count full here for McQuistion, 3-2. So top of the 6th inning, 3-2, 8-0 lead here for Ellwood. Pitch by McQuistion. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and that will be the 6th strikeout for Amber McQuistion. Pitching a very efficient, just 2-hit game so far in this one. So up next at the plate will be number 10, Courtney Badalion, second baseman. First pitch swing there, contact to center field. A little bit of adjustment there by Kyle Levere. She'll come in and make the catch, and quickly, just like that, there are 2 gone for McGuffey. So we turn back to the top of the lineup here, and that will be number 3, Nicole Clegis, the catcher. She's been pretty efficient behind the plate, catching-wise, but also has made a couple good at-bats here against McQuistion. 1-0 count. Swing and a miss. That'll even a count now, 1-1. Contact there at the end of the bat. Throw by Lucarelli in time. What a throw by Lucarelli for the 3rd out. So, folks, we'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Everything going in favor of Ellwood. It's 8-0. All right, folks, welcome back here. Bottom of the 6th inning, Ellwood at the plate. That'll be number 3, Alexis Beck for the Lady Wolverines. So far, 13 hits, accounting for 8 runs. On the flip side, McGuffey, 2 hits, no runs scored. As we sit here with an 8-0 lead. Again, both these teams vying for that date Wednesday against number 2 seed Mohawk Warriors. Mohawk struggled in that one there. Midway through, they were actually behind against Southmoreland Scotties, a 6-4 lead, and they quickly turned around and tied up 6-6, and then they come back in the 7th inning, add to it, and they are victorious 8-6 over Southmoreland. So that is what these 2 teams are fighting for on Wednesday. So far, some big at-bats. Lucarelli 3 for 4 with 4 RBIs and a run scored. Schwartz 2 for 3, Prestapine 2 for 2, and Palumbi 2 for 3, and Kreitzer 2 for 3. Contact there. It's going to stay in the field of play. Caught there by Janovich at first for the 1st out. So needless to say, Ellwood is hitting the ball very well. So far, McQuistion, 6 innings, 2 hits, and 7 strikeouts, 72 pitches in the 6th inning. On the flip side, Crothers so far 5 innings, 13 hits, 8 runs, all earned, a walk and a strikeout, sitting there at 88 pitches. First pitch there, up and inside for ball 1. At the plate is number 31, that's Sarah Schwartz. Again, if you go all the way back to 5:30, about an hour ago, Sarah Schwartz started us off with a base hit single that did score the runner, Lena Lucarelli. That gave the early lead, 1-0. Little tap there to Janovich at first for the second out. Give credit, though. Folks, if you're watching the screen, Schwartz ran that all the way down the baseline. Talk about hustle. Yes, it was the second out of the inning, but she ran out the bases. At the plate now is number 24, that's Amber McQuistion. Looking to get something in the field of play here. Bottom of the 6th, 2 outs. First pitch swing right back where it came from. That quickly made it into center field. That'll be a base hit single there by McQuistion. First pitch swinging. Don't have the exact number here, but of the 14 hits, I would say almost half of them are first pitch. Courtesy runner will be number 6, and that will be Kira Condell. She will be courtesy for the pitcher, McQuistion. Thank you. So Kira Condell will take over at first base here on the base hit by McQuistion. At the plate now, that'll be Riley Prestapine. A little blooper off the end of the bat, unfortunately. Not what she wanted. That will end the inning, folks. Last chance opportunity here for the Highlanders. We'll head to the top of the 7th, 8-0 Ellwood City. Folks, welcome back here. Top of the 7th. Last chance opportunity here for the Highlanders. Leading us off will be number 5, Faith Ely, the center fielder for McGuffey. So far today, 0 for 2. And good pitching outing here by McQuistion can be wrapped up here in the 7th. First pitch drops in, but a little bit high for ball 1. Again, folks, tomorrow's game for baseball, doubleheader for Lawrence County. It'll be Mohawk and Ellwood at 4 o'clock at Neshannock High School. That one will be, both games will be covered by Lawrence County Sports Network, free on YouTube. And then we can only assume that most likely the semifinals here for softball, and that will be on NFHS. So you'll have to have a paid subscription for that one. That will be on NFHS most likely on Wednesday. We'll see if we can possibly do audio for that one. Good contact here, but unfortunately up through the chute to the second baseman, Felino. She'll make the catch for 1 gone for Ellwood. Again, McQuistion, that was pitch number 76, I believe, on the day. Methodical pitching. A big word for those who don't know. Methodical means she did something great. First pitch there, ball 1 by McQuistion. McGuffey held in check so far in this one. Only 2 hits. There's 6 1/3. Compared to Ellwood, 14 hits. That one fouled back. McQuistion evens the count 1-1. Again, one score update. It's probably a little bit different now, but we did have Laurel up 5-0 on Riverside in the 2A. Contact right back to the pitcher. Throw to first in time for the second outs. And McGuffey is now down to their last outs in this one, unless they can accumulate 8 runs. Got to start with just runners at this point. Got to get some base hits. So at the plate now will be number 2. That's McKenna Crothers, the pitcher for McGuffey. First pitch from McQuistion, outside for ball 1. Pitch there. Called strike. That'll even the count now 1-1. 1-1 pitch from McQuistion. Contact there, a little punch there to the first baseman. She'll come back to the first base as Crothers will dive to try to tag the base, but the first baseman makes the play. That's Schwartz, and she will get the third and final out in this one, folks. So that will officially put this one in the books. Final score here from Montour High School. All things in favor of Ellwood City, 8-0. Ellwood City goes for 14 hits compared to just 2 by McGuffey. You got to give credit there to McQuistion. 7 innings pitched, 2 hits, 7 strikeouts, only 82 total pitches. At the same time, though, I'm going to give the MVP today to that leadoff batter, Lena Lucarelli. 3 for 4 today, 1 run, 4 RBIs. She did a double, a single, and a triple. A very good, efficient day. And when you account for half the runs in this one in a shutout, you got to split it. I'll split it with McQuistion with the shutout, 8-0 victory, as well as Lucarelli going for 3 for 4, 4 RBIs in this one. Ellwood goes for 1 in the first, 3 in the second inning, 4 in the third. That's it, folks. 8-0 on 14 hits for Ellwood City. So final score once again, Ellwood City, the 3 seed, defeats McGuffey. They will move on, and they will play on Wednesday. Time and location to be determined. We had a little bit of suggestions about that, but we'll leave it to the experts. Number 2, Mohawk versus number 3, Ellwood City. Lawrence County once again looking to make a path to the 3A finals. On behalf of Ellwood City Sports, Brad Windhorse here bringing coverage. Final score, one more time here from Montour High School. Ellwood City victorious over the Highlanders, 8-0. Good night, folks, and we'll see you tomorrow at baseball at Neshannock, 4 p.m., Mohawk versus Ellwood City. Good night, folks.